Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode on the Feed the Beast server. Still have not fixed my lag issues again, but we have lava. I switched the thing off, or moved the lava collection in the nether. So this thing fills up in like 3 minutes. It takes longer for the pump to actually get its hose down to the lava than for this huge tank to fill up. 6,000 buckets. So what I am going to do is we're going to get more Michael Jacksons, more Minecraft jewels. I've run a liquiduct here. Run it in there, similar to what I've got the biofuel doing. And just got it running over like this. Nothing too spectacular. Basically, same thing that I've got here. And you probably notice how I've got these pipes. I've got these liquiducts set up like this. I've got this row and this row all set up to pull. So they're pulling out a great deal. They're actively pulling steam out. These four are just basically whatever this is pushing out. So as you can see, it's dropped here. With just those, what is it, 5? Yeah, 5. With those 5 in the L shape, these actually are producing 8 MJ. So these guys are all maxed out now. I just put those other guys there just for looks mostly, but they do provide a little bit of excess. So theoretically, I could put a couple more, but right now at 8 MJ a piece, these guys are at their maximum. When this thing kicks on, this just drains. That's actually why it's so low. So it was actually keeping up fairly well. It was just up to just about there-ish. And now it's down here. It actually was below the halfway mark because I had charged my suit. And that guy kicked on to try to fill these AESUs. So let's get these guys in here. That's not where I want you. I want you on the top. Whatever. For now, you guys are off. Alright. Kick you guys on. Alright, get that. And now I have to set these up. So signal low, signal high. Signal high. Signal high. A whole lot of the same, but this is just so that they can work off the same switch. Okay. One more. All right. So what do we got here? So we have 11 engines producing 4, and I believe it was 13 producing 8, plus what I've got in the other area. Oh, except these guys aren't outputting. Alright, let's set these all to output so these engines don't overheat. And there we go. We have plenty of power. Oh wow, these guys are not able to output their power very well. This is very much saturated. We are producing far too much Michael Jacksons. So I am going to kill these guys. And how's this guy doing? That guy's still full. Do I have... You still got Liquid Ender Pearl in you. And I am all out of Tesseracts. So... break you. And put you back. I need more of those energy cubes. So these guys are just full. Maximum power. I definitely need to get more things that are pulling Michael Jackson's. I love having too much power. Now, do I have the MJ reader in here? Why would I have it in there? That's an EU reader. What did I do with the MJ reader? Where are you? Liquid Tesseracts. Am I blind? I got my voltmeter. Yeah, pull those out. What the hell? Oh. Right there, dumbass. Alright. Oh, the lag. 100% saturation. It's only requesting 50? What? Its input is 50. Its output. Monitoring for 20 ticks. Where's that energy tesseract? Let's see how it goes. It's funny watching my frames as I go farther away. Really? What? No, you should definitely be producing more. This doesn't seem right. All right. So, I still haven't found the moonworm. Just kind of gave up on it for now. Came back, figured I'd do something else. I did learn that it is apparently in Hollow Hills. I've gone through like 20 Hollow Hills and just gotten nowhere with it. So, I don't know. I am at a loss. But one thing I wanted to do, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it anymore, just because of the amount of lag I get here. Let's check out over here. Oh, over here is fine. So I kind of wanted on this side of the factory to build like a small, tight-knit port town. These are all just caves. This was a hill. There's a little, really ugly hill here. And holes. So, there's now only two. Where are they? There's that guy, which is an entrance to a cave. And the guy we were just at there. But I think that this would work well as kind of a port. You can have like a personal dock here for personal watercraft. And then, well, maybe not. That's a little close. I thought that was farther away. I could cover that up. We could do it over here. Yeah, that would work. Because this is a fairly large expanse of water. But I wanted to have, like, tall ships. In one of our servers, I think our second world, we had a village called Creeper Cove. And we started making a dock. Unfortunately, when they made the ship, and drowning. Why are you drowning? You are stupid. Anyway, when they made the ship, they made it backwards. So the ship, shouldn't say it was backwards. The ship had actually basically pulled into the dock front first instead of like backing in. There was absolutely no way it could get out. It was basically, well, I guess it would be like this. Like you take a big ship and bring it in here. And I am not an expert on ships. In fact, I know very little. But from what I understand, what I know, which again is pretty much nothing, they have problems turning around in small bodies of water. So, I may be completely off, and the way it was built was perfectly logical, but it didn't really make any sense in my head. It looked good, but they abandoned it. They never actually finished it. And then the world got abandoned, and this was around the time that they released Jungles. And Steph and I really, really wanted a jungle. And the intent was that we were just going to start another world just to goof around in the jungles. And then when Jungles officially came out, because we were using the snapshot. Once the Jungles came out, we would, go back to the original world and travel out more till a jungle spawned. And this was also around the time that Jeb was saying that the old worlds wouldn't get the jungles. So there was always that as well. But it ended up, we just kind of forgot about the old world and just stuck with the new one. And that is what our current vanilla server is. And that's where I got the seed from. I was looking for a seed for the snapshot that actually gave us a jungle relatively close. Well, the one I found, which was Jungleese, it actually spawned you right in a jungle. And that is the exact same seed that we're running here. And yeah, there's no jungle. Well, right now there's pretty much nothing in sight, but yeah, the closest jungle, I think it's over that way across the ocean. I think there's another one over there as well, but I can't really recall. I lost interest in the jungle really quickly. So, also in our vanilla world, it's, I don't know what they did in that release, but there was a huge span between villages. Like, if you look at the world during that time using Amidst, it's like, well, the village we're at, which is like almost 3,000 blocks away from spawn, was the closest village to us. Whereas now, there's apparently one that's like just around the corner. If you've watched any of my vanilla series, mostly the first one where I did a little tour around the server, right over by where Steph's place is, her tower. And this is probably something that I should be talking about more on the vanilla one, but we're talking about it here. This is my longest running series. We'll talk about it here. Talking about it? I speaks good. So basically, there's apparently one just over there by the plains. But when we started it, there was squat. One thing I need to do, I just remembered this, is I need to find a witch hut. Or, not really find a witch hut. I don't really care about the witches here. Although I haven't found a swamp here. Like, there's the green swamp over there, but it doesn't spawn witches. So, but I have on the vanilla server a swamp that I went through and I used a mod that was from, I don't remember who made it. I know I saw it off of Doc M's channel. He was showing it off. And it basically, it shows you the bounding boxes for the spawn areas. So like you can see where wither skeletons will spawn, like the different regions. And I used that to go to a swamp that's close to spawn and find out where the witch spawning is. So I've actually got a platform set up for spawning witches. I just need to go in and actually, you know, do it. It's just right now, it's a dirt boundary around the bounding box because the bounding box doesn't work in multiplayer. I'd actually loaded it up on a single player world, and yeah, that's pretty much where it's sitting. Is just a little dirt and sandstone hut. So I might as well do something, you know, at least semi-related to this. Let's get rid of that. Let's clear out all this crap that I've got. You go away. Put you in there. Oh, I got this cicada here that I've done nothing with. Enchanting books. Oh, you don't go in there. You guys don't go in there either. What am I doing? You... Is there another one? I thought there was two. I'm actually going to put the construction foam in there as well. Levers. Put you guys there. And let us go down and check on the tree farm, which still requires lots of maintenance. We gotta learn to, you know, actually fly. So, let's see. How are we doing for dirt? Oh, we still got lots. That doesn't seem right. Okay. I guess it is right. Alright. You're moving along. It seems like every time I come on, this is completely empty. And I have to fill it up. Like, I've still got this going. So what I've got is, you know, this plucks the wheat, puts it in the barrel. The barrel was there actually just to sort things out while I sorted things out here. Just to catch things. And then I just left it, put this stuff all back, moved this all up. I've got the liquid tesseract for the biofuel. This guy's producing a lot of power. Macerating things. You know what? I don't think I ever checked whether I can use a pulverizer. Oh, rock crusher. Yeah, I can use a pulverizer. So I could actually bring a pulverizer down here, and that would use up some of those MJs. Maybe I'll do that, because I'm going to change all of this to one of the new farms. I need to do that just because who knows when they're going to remove these. I know that their legacy, they're marked as deprecated. I always call it depreciated, which to me sounds better, but I know it's wrong. Did I ever show this? I don't remember if I ever showed this mess. Apparently, we're out of that. Not what I wanted to do. Now you're set to only do stacks, huh? Well then. You know what? I'm going to set you to pull that stuff. Because you're not supposed to do that. You're the guy that crushes everything else. And we got gold nuggets. That's cool. Can I put you in there? No, I know I can't. You go in there. So yeah, essentially what happens, and this is all doing what it's doing simply because Dweebish isn't really doing any mining. You know what? I could just put this... Sorry. Thought process going... why are you going to green? The hell? Where's my book? Something doesn't seem right here. Well, let's get myself some juice and investigate. Why was that going into... Oh, because it wasn't tagged. Damn it. It's just going into the first inventory it can. That's gonna clog something up. I know it. What are you? You are blue, white, white. Okay. Okay. But what I was saying is I could actually just throw those in there. And I would pull that down, macerate it, cook it, dump it in there. I'm assuming it did it. That's what happens when you have, what, 12 overclockers? Right, so I need to tag this as white. That's better. So now these guys are just going to go into the closest inventory. So this is... what one's this one? Blue, blue, green. I don't remember what that one is. Oh boy. That's blue, blue, yellow. That's blue, blue, blue. So anyway, back to what this does. Cobble goes in there. It puts it into the rock crusher. The rock crusher crushes it, turning it into gravel. Gravel, or flint, I guess. It's just the flint the gravel that turns to flint. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what things do anymore. And then it'll dump it into this rock crusher. So this rock crusher should just have flint and gravel in it, which then turns it to sand or flint dust. Or flint, I guess. And then spits it up here. And I guess it was spitting it into whatever the hell that chest is. And now it's sending it to the correct spot. I need to figure out what that chest is, though. What was blue, blue, green? There's no ender chests up here. See, now I've totally forgotten what I was going to do. Yeah, there's nothing here. I guess I could check the coding and see what I had set for the blue, blue, green. Hold on. That's this one. So that's pulling that out. And... nope. Nope. Mm-hmm. Do I not have... blue, blue, green? Get rid of what I have in my hand. Oh, that's fine. That's empty. What the hell? Red and black. Where the hell did those go? Couldn't have despawned yet. Unless that's the wrong one. Yeah, it was going in this one. Holy hand grenades. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's not good. Hopefully that didn't mess anything up. I don't know. Whatever. Nothing seems busted. Can't figure out where it went to. It's not a big deal. Let's get the hell out of here. And I guess I'll show you some Thaumcraft stuff. So let me put on my goggles of revealing. And with these trees here, silverwood trees, I had a different one over here and I actually cut it down. And planted a new one. Yeah, and it looks like this guy absorbed it. Because the other tree was right about here, I guess. And it had actually spawned a aura node. You're pissing me off. So right about here is actually an aura node. I'm not going to cut it down because I want this one to stay. But yeah, it was actually kind of cool. I was freaked out. And what I've learned about it is that it was what's called a pure aura node. I kind of wish it was still there, where I had shown it before. But if you look deep inside this one, you see nothing. In the one that spawned from the tree, inside it looked like there was a little crystal disc spinning around. And from what I understand, that is the sign of a pure node. I could be completely off base and misunderstood what I heard, but it's still kind of cool. And what the hell is with all these floating trees? Oh, Steph's been clearing this out. You know, once you take a closer look at things, they make much more sense. Steph's cleared this out because she's gonna, I guess, expand this. Oh, that looks different. I really should get a grafter. I wonder if she's got a grafter here. That's bees. I don't see a grafter. I wonder if she left the chest that I put out here. Nope. I put a diamond chest out there, and I'm guessing that that's what this one is. But I left all of the tree stuff in it that I brought anyway. Not all of it. Oh, that's funky. That is one funky tree. I don't know. I guess I won't be doing any tree grafting. That is a lot of marble. She's been breeding like a champ. And that is Whoopterson's attempt at bee making. But yeah, I wanted to show that to you. I was really hoping that it was still there. Kind of wanted to see the interaction. But whatever. Let's go into my thumb room that I have done nothing with. I showed you this in the last episode, and now I can actually show you what's in them. So you have to wait until there's 8 in them, and then you can pull them out. Like, there's 8 in there, 16 in there, because I've done that one twice. These 4 are completely empty. And apparently you can make golems that'll do that for you. I've made one golem. Where is he in this mess? Right there. Little wooden golem. Haven't done anything with him. Haven't got a clue what to do with him. All he can do, he was just made with a basic core. All he really can do is, you know, pick shit up, put it in a chest. Nothing fancy about that. So, let's show you what I have researched in my handy-dandy Thaumonomicon. So, we kind of started over here. So we got Magic Tallow, Niter, Alumentium. I have no idea what that is, but apparently it has something to do with gunpowder. Then you've got your transmutations, you know, silver, copper, iron, lead, tin. And that allows you to get your thaumium, your magical blocks, all of this stuff here. you have by default when you create your Thaumonomicon. I'm not sure how much of this I've already gone through, so I'm just kind of going through everything. So there's the Thaumaturge's robes. I haven't made those. I think I've made 2 of these enchanted fabrics. I know I've made 2 of these Thaumometers because I needed them for Goggles of Revealing. Basic artificing, basic alchemy, unified thaumic field theory. Wow, I couldn't say that. So this is what allowed me to make the Wand of the Adept. It's very in-depth. Basic alchemy doesn't give you really any recipes. These guys give you nothing specific. Then we come down to the wands. And yeah, those guys don't really. So I'll cover all that up. So Wand of Fire, Wand of Frost. This one here I think is brand new in the latest update, because I don't recall it being here. Wand of Lightning, Wand of Equal Trade, Wand of Excavation. This Wand of Equal Trade is phenomenal. Like, if you have a block that you want to swap, you use it and a block in your inventory and you swap it. I'm not explaining it very well. One day I will grab one and I'll show you what to do with it. Not today, because, well, I don't really want to. I don't really have anything to use it on. But you can use these, like the Excavation, you can make the Earth Mover. And then the Hoe of Growth from Equal Trade. I don't know how those really relate, but sure. This apparently, when you hoe, it will hoe an entire section. It also has a auto growth, so it's like bone meal. It's really, really weird hoe. I kind of want to make some of these. Pickaxe of the Core, all I know about it is it has an auto smelting feature, which I'm not really too keen on, but I haven't looked into it too much. Like, by infusing a Thaumium pickaxe with the elemental fire contained in a wand of fire, you have created a pickaxe that glows with the heat of a forge. Like, I haven't actually read a lot of those either. Axe of the Stream. This is kind of cool. This one I kind of want to make. And same with this Sword of the Zephyr. This thing here, when you right click, it puts a bubble of air around you so nothing can reach you. It's really quite cool. And the Axe of the Stream, if you start hitting the lowest block on a tree, it will actually chop the farthest block away from you. It is really cool. Infernal Furnace, I don't really care for. It's really slow and it causes flux, so what I ended up doing is breaking it. Basically, you do this. Oh. This exact setup. So you've got like a plus sign of obsidian on the bottom. You do pillars of, well, actually, let's show you here. So you got your plus of obsidian, and then pillars of the nether brick, more obsidian, iron bars, lava, and just an empty spot. Once you've done that, you whack it with your wand. Like, I am out of lava, and I need to whack it with my wand again, because I broke that block. Which, if you make one of these, and you break that block, be aware, it spawns a blaze. Because its whole thing is by capturing a blaze and harnessing its energy within the furnace crafted from obsidian and nether brick, you have created a highly efficient and fuel-free furnace. Except it creates flux, which all fine and dandy if you have a way to get rid of the flux, but really, you drop something in the top, which, you know, I don't really have a lot of access to the top, and it, after a few seconds, damn Enderman, after a few seconds, it spits it out. Whoop-de-doo. Whereas, you know, I can use the electric furnace, put something in there, and 3 seconds later I've got a stack done. And I can automate that. So, not too interested in that. This arcane levitator I just recently got. This is something that I want to make. I might do that next episode. I don't remember exactly where I wanted to put it, though. Boots of the Traveler are really cool. And actually pretty cheap, too. They allow you to... you move faster, you jump higher, you take less fall damage. Kind of like the rubber boots, I think. But they also allow you to... Whereas, if you go up one block, you have to jump it. This actually, you walk up. There's other things that it allows you to do. They allow you to cut through water like a fish. So, that's kind of neat. I haven't made them, simply because by the time I got into the Thaumcraft, you know, I already had the jetpack. I think I was just on my way to getting the Gravisuit, so it really wasn't anything worth getting to me. I may make them just for a lark, but currently I have better. This arcane ear I know nothing about, but it uses the zombie brain. The arcane ear is a device that is capable of detecting the sound emitted from nearby note blocks. Interesting. Okay, so you could do like a note block related lock system or something. That's kind of neat. May have to look into that further. The brain in a jar. This is something that I have wanted for a while. And I just recently got it. Apparently these guys like they growl at you and stuff. And they'll stare at you. They're nasty little bastards. Warding jar, whatever. Basic flux research. This is what gives the flux filter, which allows for the arcane amulet, which is what absorbs all the excess crud from your cauldron. And these crystal clusters, I was watching a Direwolf Let's Play, and they were playing around with not really the crystal clusters, but the crystal clusters are used to make the crystal aura manipulator, which takes another star. This, in a certain configuration, which is right here, this actually allows you to move the aura nodes. Like, they can only move so far, but it will pull it towards itself. It was really weird to watch. It pulled it towards itself, but it actually absorbed the aura from the node. So I'm not sure what the detriment is. I need to read all of this before I go and use it, and maybe read more. I still have some more of these cores. I've got the intelligence and perception core. I think one is speed. I don't know what the other one is. Maybe efficiency. I'm not sure. This is my golems. You got stone golem, clay golem, a tallow golem. Your basic golemancy allows you to make the animation core and wood golems. So what is this? So speed, intelligence, perception, and strength. So speed, and I've got intelligence, perception, So strength and speed, I guess. And this is the grass golem, I think. This one's new. And that is like an iron golem. That's the little ones. I don't know what he does either. Because, as you can see, I haven't gotten the research for it. And this looks neat. I've not seen this. I do not know what it is. But it looks really cool. So, I've got most of this stuff. You know, I'm sure there's some hidden. But, you know, what do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things that I need that I haven't researched. So, I'm coming along pretty good. So, it's getting there. Hopefully, soon I'll have a bunch of different things, and I'll be able to get really creative with what I can do with this Thaumcraft stuff. This actually really interests me. It is dull, but... and that's just this part. Like, what am I doing here? Advanced Golemancy. Which might be that one. Or it could be that one. I would say that's probably Advanced Golemancy. There's so many different things. I gotta get these guys. This was from the other night when I'd kind of given up on the trees because it was just boring me to death. And this was shit that was in my inventory. So yeah. And that makes everything better. So yeah. I think that is all I'm going to do today. It wasn't a very exciting episode. We didn't get a lot done, but I think this was the one that I talked the most in. I think that counts, right? Oh, lots of sugarcane. That's good. We can make lots of books for something. Or we can make lots of cake. Maybe we'll make some cake. Alright, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day. Take care.